Peoples of the universe, please attend carefully. The message that follows is vital to the future of you all.
You know, I'm not going to lie to you. It might not be tonight. That might just be boring. This message, I think it's going to be fun. I think it'll be entertaining. Vital? And like, what would happen in your life if you didn't have this message? I don't know. Would it be vital to the future? Who knows what their stream? Good evening, everybody. My name is Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm very impressed with myself that I remembered to say that at the beginning of this. 1 second, let me just have a sip of coffee. Now, the eagle-eyed amongst you may notice, hey, he's got a new coffee cup, and I do have a new coffee cup. This was a birthday present. It's got lots of pictures of Daisy on it, because they know I like Daisy. I do like Daisy, okay? But this was Daisy when she was a baby, which was a little bit before she grew a nose. It was like when she was like a month old or something, or 2 months old. Anyway, so it was that. It just got Daisy and a heart on it. This was put together by my daughter and paid for by my wife for my birthday. So thank everybody very much for that. Anyway, my wife is she's in a bit of a what can I say? Sabbath frenzy right now. Now we haven't had people normally. Okay, Sabbath normally. You're offline 25 hours, but like it starts off, you go to shul or not. It's like, yeah, I'm waiting for like in about a month's time. I normally used to go to shul every week, but I'm waiting for about a month's time before I can resume doing that again. When the political situation will have hopefully reset. But you go Friday night, you come home, and then you have you hang out on the couch just for a little bit. Well, we do anyway, a bit lazy, and then you're supposed to sing these songs. Shalom Aleichem. I sing it very badly. It's a very boring song. It's 4 verses. You say 3 times each. Anyway, and there's that. Then you sing a song called Eishet Chayil. a woman of valor. It's talking about your wife or the Sabbath. Anyway, so then you go to the table and you have this big meal, but before the big meal, you got to do this like ritual washing your hands. Oh man, that really went down the wrong way. Whatever that was. That's better. All right. And then you got to you're not allowed to speak until you give, and you have a blessing on wine, and then you get given a piece of bread. If you ever come to my house, I'll explain it in more detail. But anyway, then you have a meal, right? Then you have a meal. Oftentimes, you invite people over, or you go with other people. So it's like 2 big Thanksgiving meals a week, basically. But like since lockdown, and most people weren't going out that much, we started again, right? So we're having a lot of people this week, though. My wife always used to make a lot, right? Always used to have a lot. So we and we haven't had anybody many people for a while. So this week we got not one family, but 2 families coming to us over 2 meals. We are guest out. So the first family got this new family moved in. Really nice. Interesting guy. And like they're weird, and I think they fit in fine, right? They're like, I want weird, eccentric. No, they're weird. Here's the thing. Like most of my neighborhood is, like in a sitcom, you have a wacky neighbor, right? Most of my neighborhood is the wacky neighbor, right? We don't have the normal people. So we're having people over. So what was it? How many kids they got? 4 or 5 kids. But they just we know that we don't really know them. But here's how it works in like the Jewish religious-y world, right? We have good friends. We used to live in Miami. I have a bunch of good friends in Miami. So these are friends of their friends of ours. So they got vouched for, right? It's like the mafia. Like, yeah, these are friends of ours, right? So they got vouched for by us, and we vouched. So like, and we helped work out them coming, getting their place rented and everything. But we like them too. They're interesting people. Right. One of them agrees with me. The world's about to end, so I always like it when that happens. Like the husband's an interesting guy. He's kind of like this very not thin but big. He's this big hippie dude. Is how I would describe, like religious Jewish hippie dude is how I would describe him. Right. Anyway, so they're coming Friday night. Friday night's always a pain in the ass, right? Because especially this time of year, because Sabbath starts like at 7:30. That means you're eating by about 8:39 at night, and like everybody's like, well, just want to go to bloody bed. So you get in bed late, like 11 or whatever, maybe later. Oh, Lando, you over there? But my wife's like, yeah, pushing the boat. Oh, he's a vegan. That takes a lot of the pressure off. Anyway, we're having other friends of ours for lunch, right? And my wife really wants to try these southern stuff. So she's found these like mini pancakes. Actually, you can't cook on Sabbath either. You got to prepare everything in advance, and you can heat things up. You can't just to make it more complicated. Like honestly, when they write the Book of Jews, right? Then they write the Jewish law. They said, okay, now would that be convenient? Well, no, we can't. No, we can't allow that. Then, no. Would that be a massive pain in the arse? So yes. Oh, well, that's the way to do it. There you go. So no, you can't. You can't cook so much so that you can't make a cup of tea in the normal way. You've got to take. You can't put the kettle on. Most people have this thing called like have a big tea urn of hot water, right? We got to put it into one cup before you put it into another cup because that way it's not cooking. You don't have to worry about cooking your tea bag. It's like I'm telling you, anybody thinking converting, this is what it's like. Okay, so run. I'm trapped. I'm born into it, mate. Like, what can I do? I was born into it, but I wasn't religious for my first 20 years of my life. But that's what it's like. I'm not even joking. Oh man, you have no idea how many. So anyway, what she wants to make is she's got these little waffle things that she can heat up. She wants to get shredded. She'll get meat to make shredded, like pulled beef or something, and put that on the waffle, and then drizzle it with maple syrup. I'm like, oh, and that's just the appetizer. I'm like, look, listen. Look, I should. It's always bad when somebody describes food and you get an erection. I do. It's like that's not normal. That's not normal. That means the food's too good, baby. By the way, that's always a good way to compliment someone's cooking. You got to pick the right people, right? Well, when they tell you what they're making, sometimes they tell you what they're making. Like, I'm like, yes, it is. And if they see your Italians, and if you say, I literally have an erection, you got to pick the right person to say that with. But it's that's the way it goes. Now, the right person is actually the other family coming for lunch. I could probably get away with it with this new family as well after a month or so, right? I got to break them in slow. I have no idea. I got to break them I got to break them into the Lebetkin slowly, right? We haven't broken these, was it? Yeah, we haven't. Anyway, so we got these other friends going for lunch. Yeah. How do you describe them? Like, I'm kind of shy and quiet and reserved in comparison, and I'm not shitting you. You think I like Israel? Nothing compared to the wife who's coming. She is like super Zion, like super Zionist. Like I can't even tell you. It's crazy. So they're coming from the southern mill. I think my wife wants to make fried chicken. I'm like, this all sounds awesome, right? Awesome. Maybe. You know what I'm going to do? This is a bit cruel, but I think I'm going to do this. I think I'm just going to just say biscuits. Yeah, we do biscuits because she's not going to be able to resist. Right? Like biscuits, gravy. She's not going to be able to resist. If I say biscuits, she's going to make up a batch of biscuits. Let me tell you, my wife's from the south. She knows what she's doing, right? She does know what she's doing in terms of making biscuits. I'm a reasonably happy guy. What can I tell you? Fine, let me get to the chat. Oh, with that little insight into my love life. Let me get into that. Paul Rose says, hey, Sally Wainwright as showrunner? No, I know everybody's banding around who's going to be showrunner. It is scary, right? Because, listen, one thing they know, beyond a shadow of a doubt, is they fucked up. They know that, like, they're fucked up, totally, right? Do they know how they fucked up? I don't think so. I think they're going to, like, say, let's try that again. So, I don't know. I think the woman who directed Loki is, because she's English, and she's a woman, and she directed Loki, I think if they got her, they would also have erections. They would be so excited. Yeah. So and I think that's the way it's going. I think that's the way it's probably going to go if they can afford to make it. Hopefully, they can't afford to make it. Right? That's what we're going to hope for. BBC bankruptcy. Yay. That may save Doctor Who. Right? Wouldn't it be weird? Wouldn't it be weird if the rights of Doctor Who suddenly revert to Big Finish? Because like BBC goes down. And there's like, well, they're the only one with the contracts for full audio, like perform Doctor Who. like wouldn't that be crazy? They're like, oh yeah, now you have the TV rights. Okay, Netflix. Hello, yeah. Would I like that? Would I? Because there'll be a Nick Briggs Doctor Who. You know what? I would like it. I don't think it would be good for Doctor Who. Because Nick Briggs is a bit, and this is a weird insult. Bit too smart, right? Bit too smart. He's a bit like, I like his work a lot. To me, I mean, what I liked about was his independent thing. He came out with himself, the Human Frontier. It felt like one of those cool short sci-fi series from the 70s or the 80s. You know, it's like just really clever little stuff, little gems that you forgot about, right? I have to say, I really enjoyed it. But it's very cerebral. It's like the flip side of Dominic Hyde. Yeah, like Dark Eyes. It's very cerebral. It's not so much of like that's where Russell T Davies was really great. He was able to like put aside his sci-fi self and his fanish self and connect to the audience. He just only focused on what the audience wanted, and it was like and he gave it to them, right? And he's such a great understanding doctor. Anyway, so there you go. Hopefully the BBC will go under. Greetings, says Darren. I hope all well. I hope all well. Chris Lawley says, happy birthday. Listen, mate, it's totally over by now. It's the 5th. I like my Hebrew birthday's over, my English birthday. My daughter, though, Elle will often, she will have like birthday celebrations for a month. And she's like, but it's my birthday. It's like, no, it's not. Just because you say it convincingly doesn't mean it is. And she does it very convincingly. Jules Falloon is here. Kev L is here. Jonathan Cox. Have you heard they've recast Peter Capaldi's 12th Doctor? Well, no, they've already done it before, haven't they? I thought it was Jake Dudman, right? I assumed it was Jake Dudman. It's the second one they've done. It doesn't sound as good as the first, and we're going to look at it. I'm probably going to give that one a skip. I'm in the middle of listening to the new Master box set, Killing Time. This was recorded right before the UK election in 2019. And oh boy, is it from that time, right? It's so, Trump derangement syndrome, politics, Jeremy Corbyn's going to save us all. Tories are bad. Look at Stunning and Brave Women. Girl power! Listen, the first episode revolves entirely around the Master who keeps getting beaten by a lowly, stunning and brave woman, black woman. I honestly, did it matter she's black? Well, I only found out when I looked at the cover, right? Because why was she on the cover? Because, well, she's black and she had to be. But like Big Finish, really? It's like, but it's so from the era. So I'm hoping, oh my God, that we're getting the batch of stuff post-COVID, right? Like post-Trump. Because coming starting soon. That's why. I mean, we'll look at what's coming up. Still, the David Tennant War Doctor. I'm like, oh, really? It's a bit. Really? I mean, oh God. I mean, like, how many times are you going to pull that card out, right? Like, oh, it's David Tennant. Oh, I got fuck off. I guess I've got to then. You know, like, oh. All I'd say, Lou Morgan, I paid close attention because she wrote the second story, and I see she's in a lot of stuff coming up. Second story was a real kind of like chilling horror with Joe Grant, and it was a real chilling techno horror with Joe Grant. I just kind of wish they didn't do that to Joe Grant. I was like, I'm not up for this, right? But it was well written, right? We're going to look at it soon. I'm assuming it's Jake Dubman because the guy playing it isn't good. Good, Jake Dubman. Yeah. Okay, his first box set, he managed to get his inflections down well. I heard like the first bit of the trailer and was like, and it's definitely worse. And I think in this age of having perfect casting, we got that with the War Doctor. Come on, you've got to be able to do better. I'm sorry, you've got to be able to do better than Jake Dubman, and he's great at Matt Smith. I can't tell the difference. I can't tell the difference with David Tennant either. I know a lot of people going, I can't. So I guess he's not. His performance is good. I'd say his performance as Capaldi is good. But he doesn't capture his vocal self at all. Whereas, what's his name? Jonathan Carey does sound like John Hurt, right? That kid has a career of doing John Hurt impersonations. Like, yeah, I don't know, whatever. Like, did everyone do Naked Civil Servant on radio? Get him. He's your man. I guess, yeah. I mean, okay. You want John Hurt on your radio, but he's dead? No problem. Get Jonathan Carey. Okay. Friday Night Tights. What happens on Friday Night Tights? I don't know. It's going to jump in a minute because I'm like, I knew it would. Look at that. Mercedes is here. Greetings, says George Saloon. Seeker Charlie Chat says, hi, Rabbi and all. No way I will pay the mouse that much for fake cruise, no matter what the theming. I don't know what's going on. I spend my money on real cruise in style. Not sorry, Mickey. Okay. You're talking about the Star Wars. That's horrendous. That is horrendous. What they're charging for that. That is essentially saying that we live in a world of the elites and the plebs, and the elites can come and the plebs can't. That's because that's what it's okay to be now. This is the new world, right? This is the new world. If you're not if you're not like have 10 million, you're nobody, and that's just the way it is, right? And I think 10 million might be a bit light, maybe 30 million. Like for that kind of income, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But that and there's a bunch of people like that. There's a bunch of people like that. And then it's us, right? That's 100% with us. Rabbi, are you calling other people weird neighbors? Listen, I'm saying we're all weird neighbors. I fit in just fine. Now you understand. Okay? Now you understand. At least I feel. I feel fine. PD Rich is here. Heather Suda, how are you? Hi, Chat and Chi. I think that's a... Is that boobs, or is that a smile, or is that buttocks? I don't know. Is that a heart? I don't know what that emoji means. I think that's somebody. I think it's the next one. I think it's the same as the next one when it's like blowing a kiss, but in whatever format. How's life? Oh, pretty darn good. PJ maybe is here. I gotta bring my Judge Dredd helmet at one time. Show you guys. Maybe at some point we'll do a remote cast to the living room, to the rest of the place. I liked it when I did it on my phone last time. Gene Giovanni Chronicles, how are you? What's going on? And there we go. We're up to date. So where are we going to start? Let's go to the big finishes. Let's do that. Let me just so I can separate this out to its own window. And I did. Look at that. Let's go to news, and I'll go. There you go. I go over here. Sharing. No, that's me. There you go. Big finish. So anyway, there we go. A couple of things. So in Killing Time, about halfway through. I like Derek Jacobi as the master, right? Derek Jacobi as master is always good. So let's have a look at this one first. Let's listen to the trailer because it's not good. Doesn't do them any favors. I'll turn it up. There you go.
Just you with the face and the phone. Stop scrolling.
There you are. It's me, the doctor. You know, the amazing lecturer whose classes you've decided to skip. Which is, quite frankly, an insult. Here I am, trying to teach you about the wonders of creation, and you seem to spend all your time on something that has all the wit, ego, and...
Yeah, okay, this isn't working because they're trying to pass him off as a doctor, right? And he doesn't sound like the doctor, right? It's okay when he's like doing a book on tape and he's narrating, right? But this is him portraying it, and it doesn't work. It is not working for him. And once the second PJ maybe says, hey, Tzvi Lebetkin, I'll be doing a Judge Dredd stream in a month or so. I'll let you know, maybe you can do... Oh, yeah, I'd love to. Freaking love to. And we're going to look at that Brian Boland Prestige Edition thing. We'll look at it after this. That looks the dog's bollocks, okay? I just don't understand if the regular edition is going to be the same size. If it's a regular size one, I know it's a lot of money. And let's go back to this.
Hatred of the Dalek Emperor, which is hardly surprising given how it's actually a scheme to convert you all into Dalek drones. I should probably go and put a stop to that. Anyway, I'm sending you something. A story. A true story. I know, it won't seem like it's true, what with all the aliens and the time travel and the latest silly hats, but it's real. And you need to hear it. Because you're making a mistake. A big one. An error that could cost your entire future. Like a friend of mine. Well, I say friend. Forceful lady with a very large gun would be more accurate. You need to go.
Okay, so it's got a stunning and brave like sci-fi woman from the who can kick ass from the future. Oh god. Oh wow. Because that's never been done before. No, yeah, no problem. Wow, how original.
Happened to her. It might just get you back on track.
I don't want to be copyright struck. But I don't know. That really put me off. Okay, I'll be honest with you. That really put me off. Right. Yeah, the price. Listen, the £65 one seems reasonable in comparison. Okay. Let's go to what without it, because we'll come back to this. But this is gorgeous and crazy. There we go. You know, we should go to downthetubes.net as well. It's a good website. They probably talk about this. But check this out, okay? The Judge Dredd by Brian Boland Apex Edition slipback case. I mean, this is this is a dog's bollocks. I mean, I'm sorry. This is freaking gorgeous. Look at this. Okay, fine. We'll look at the pictures first, and then we'll read it, because it's a visual medium and all. Look at that. Oh man, I want that. Like I'm okay not getting the slipcase and everything, but like I want the book. The book looks freaking awesome. All right, so it's like print sized, apparently, of like the size he did his artwork. And like, you know, it looks like it's got the paste ups of the it's like as original as it is to the original artwork. Isn't that gorgeous? And like the classic pages. That's probably the best panel of Judge Dredd ever rendered. Right? Gaze into the Fist of Dread. That is the best panel of Judge Dredd ever rendered. I mean, like, no disrespect to the rest of Judge Dredd, but that is it. That is quintessential Judge Dredd, and it's never going to be bettered, right? It doesn't need to be bettered, and it's never going to be bettered, because it's like the Mona Lisa. It's perfect, right? That is what Judge Dredd is. And like, but look at this stuff. Oh, man. Like, I got I'll go and grab it after this. I got the Watchmen edition like this. It was freaking awesome. It's just like, but look at this. I love this stuff. Yeah, like, and you really get the feeling of like the original. You see how crumpled it is, and it's like going way back. I wonder why the word balloons fade over time. Right, I wonder what's up with that. Oh, again, one of the greatest panels of Judge Dredd, right? Look at that. It's perfect, man. That is freaking perfect. It's yeah, listen, I have to say that's like Brian Boland at the pinnacle of his career, which was actually happened to be at the beginning of it, but it's not like his standard ever dropped from there, is it? I mean, look at the penmanship. Like the slickness of it, and the slickness of the design. How like it gives you an emotional feeling. It feels like you're looking at a really cool movie, right? And that you would never. It just this is, I think, the British Jim Lee, right? It's like it's got that like European sensibility, and look at the use of line and the form with the penmanship. It's just freaking gorgeous. I mean, that is gorgeous. There we go. There we go. Case of the Face of Dread. I love it. Yeah. So anyway, let's read about this. This is gorgeous. Judge Dredd by Brian Boland, Apex Edition, slipcase, not slipback case. Slipback case is what I'm to Colin Baker. Want to watch out for that, mate. Man, I've listened to that for ages. Should give that a go at some point. I've listened to that freaking ages. I bet it's crap. Hey, see the price? $207. Me, right? That's not cheap. That is not cheap. Okay. The limited edition slipback version of Judge Dredd Brian Boland Apex Edition is available exclusively through to the 2000 AD web shop. Each slipback occasion will feature a bound page which will be individually numbered and signed by Brian Boland. Okay, so they're all individually signed by him. Fuck me, this is nice. And like, I have to tell you, he's such a diamond. Okay, I haven't spoken to Brian Boland in 30 years, right? I haven't spoken to him for maybe, I don't know how, but like, oh man, because in the early 80s, he was really around. He was really accessible. I used to be in Forbidden Planet in London all the time. I used to work there for a little bit before they fired me for being too annoying. I can't really fault them. But he would spend time talking to me at conventions. Like, I remember at the UK Comic Art Convention, just sitting next to him as he's signing things, and I'm looking through his portfolio of Killing Joke, like as he's drawing it. He was only on the page like 30 or something, like freaking insane. Yeah, we hadn't got to it. No, it was only on page like 12 or 13 at the time. And he did, like, to me, he was just a diamond, absolute diamond. The art has been exclusive for this case edition. Pre-orders for this book will close, man, on October the 8th, right? Bloody hell. Okay, this is your window for it. Judge Dredd by Brian Boland, and acclaimed as one of the greatest artists of his generation for his work on titles like Camelot 3000. Gorgeous, man. It's only readable because of their artwork, right? It's a reasonably good idea. It's like a sci-fi Camelot, King Arthur, gorgeous. Man, it could really use being recolored, right? Or like a black and white edition, but I think it could really use being recolored. Batman Killing Joke, again, gorgeous. Brian Boland's work on Judge Dredd helped catapult both the series and Boland himself into international acclaim. His incredible black and white art is showcased in his deluxe oversized facsimile edition. Featuring high-resolution scans of original art from 2000 AD, showing Boland's delicate inking brushwork in unprecedented detail. Again, I got an erection. What you want out of me? This is freaking gorgeous. Okay. As well as the titles and the word balloons placed over at the time by IPC's art team, it promises an unmissable collection for fans of comics of fine art. Yes, I agree with you. The book includes pages from Judge Dredd Epics, The Cursed Earth, The Day the Lord Died, The Judge Child Quest. Love the Judge Child Quest. Man, I freaking love the Judge Child Quest. And the whole Judge Trial, like all of them, they came over the time travel thing. He kept popping up. And Boland's masterful Judge Death Lives. Yes, Cases Fifth of Death. Also included is a gallery of covers ranging from 2000 AD to the Judge Dredd reprint published by Eagle Comics. Oh, man! Which brought Brian to the attention of American readers to show off Boland's inventive sardonic humor. That sardonic humor is right. Rebellion reserves the right to control the number of books ordered by individual customers with the intention to prevent bulk purchase in a private resale. This is ensure the largest number of fans. Okay, that's pretty decent of you, right? So anyway. So then there's going to be a regular edition, but I don't know if the regular edition is going to be the same size. Right? Let's see if we can find out. Let's go homepage. I must be on the homepage. Because if the regular edition is the same size, I'm like, it's £65 as opposed to £165. Like, what do you want out of me? Is that the page I just went to? Let's have a look. Yeah, this is the page I was just at. What else? Oh, here we go. Maybe. Yeah, okay, fine. So you can pre-order it now. Oh, look at it! Oh, man, that looks freaking good. The standard edition price £65 will be available to pre-order from October 8th, right? So, okay, this is a standard trade edition. If it's the same size, and it looks like it is, as long as it's the same size, unless, what's that one behind it? Wait. Hold the front page. Oh, you're kidding me. So this is a standard edition. Still looks pretty dark. Standard edition is got to happen. Oh, man, that has got to happen. What other 2000 AD art books they have? Let's have a look. This is worth a detour. Yes, you're right. So this will be, I guess if I go here, it should give me the category it's in. Gift ideas, upcoming release of graphic novels, more Dredd. Yeah. Well, let's have a look. Let's have a look at more Dredd. Or maybe gift ideas. I think we'll go for gift ideas. I like gift ideas. No, I don't like any of these gift ideas. These are bad ideas. Oh, I like this one, though. The Art Judge Dredd. Wait, that's 55. Oh, that's dollars, right? Okay, because but this is a freaking awesome one as well. It's like all these like classic bits of Judge Dredd. Love it. Look at that cover. I wonder who did the cover. I like the Judge Dredd is old. Right? I love that he's aged. How do I click this off? I'm stuck here forever. No, I'm in a loop. Oh, here we go. Close. Anyway, so that's that. Doesn't that look nice? Let me get back to the chat. For a second. I'll go back to the Apex edition while I look at the chat. So let's have a look at this. So do you reckon that you get both books? Like this is the big version? Oh, it looks like it's bigger, doesn't it? And well, I don't get what they say. Size does matter, baby. But is it? Or maybe not. Maybe not. It looks like that's just a slipcover case for this. I think. I can't really tell. Maybe I'll just email them, right? Maybe I'll just. I think that's the way to go. Wait, does anybody know in the chat? Well, let's have a look at the chat. See if anybody has an idea. Star T-shirt, cool. That is true. The link is not working for me. Is the 2 books one male gaze? Whoa. We're talking about my Indiegogo? Let's get that bloody ink worker. One second. These are important things, baby. Here, you know what? I'll give you a link. Look at that. Look at me look up and get to work. Wait, what? Somebody wants to buy my books? Okay. Fine. Now we've got to look at my artwork. Oh, man, I don't have the link. Okay, fine. You know what? I got it over here. I got to edit. Ooh, I put edit like a big boy. Look at me. It's right there. There you go. This works, I hope. Let's give it a go. Doink. I'm going to test it out too. Let's see if we got it. Thinking about it. It's thinking about it. Oh, that's a good sign. It's a good sign. I think it's found it. I'm on Firefox over, so it's got this little like blue ticking light thing. In your own time, mate. In your own time. There you go. Oh, I got another backer. Well, man, we're doing good. We're doing good, man. I think I got to add something else in now. Like, I tell you what, if you get up to $9,000, well, I'll definitely throw in another poster for everyone, right? Definitely throw in another poster. And we're getting there. We're like 200-300 out. So there you go. We're in pretty good weather here, Cam. I have to tell you. Okay, does anybody know? Actually, nice hot weather. You're going to need a wall extension to purchase those through. I mean, look at that. It's yeah, man, but it's totally worth it. It's a really good book. What do you want to tell me to tell you? Fine, let's have a look at the next thing. Fine, let's go back to Big Finish. So we were tootling around there earlier. Fine, so Jake Dummett. Now, I have to tell you, his first one was quite good, but like, I know she's she's a non-white woman, and you're really excited about yourselves. I get it, right? I understand, but like, Jesus Christ, I also understand in the 70s, like a long time ago in the 70s, women were treated reasonably badly. Like Wendy Craig, she had to have a pseudonym to be able to write. I get it. This doesn't solve that, right? This doesn't solve that. I'm sure she's a lovely young lady. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure she's a lovely young lady. But, like, like, it's a bit tokeny, when you like, oh, look at this! Look! She's a girl! And I don't think she's a white girl! Oh! Yeah, dude. Come on. It's Jake Dubman with somebody else, right? Due release on February 22, Time Jack finds 12 Doctor taken from his quiet life as a lecturer in St. Luke's and into a venture by a time agent on the run. The fugitive Keira Knightley was played by... Fuck me. Are you out of your mind? What? Bahav Nisha. You see, like now, look, listen, mate. You're making me sound. I'm taking the piss. I'm not. Bahav Nisha. It's just a name I haven't seen before. Okay, people have trouble saying my name. Bahav Nisha Palmer, who will be familiar to Doctor Who fans as Yas's younger sister Sonia Khan. Oh, for God's sake! Yeah, so familiar. So familiar. I'm not even. Oh, yes. I'm like. Oh, fine. I understand. Okay, now that's why you're doing it. They're like, oh, look, this is the closest we're gonna get to the new series. Yeah, come, do it, mate. Do it. Do your Yaz adventures, right? You go ahead and do it, right? I mean, they wrap filming in a month or so. Do your Yaz adventures, okay? Go ahead. I'll get the popcorn, right? Yeah, that's going to be fun. What's going to sell better, the 4th of March or Yaz Adventures? Yeah, 4th of March Volume 2. Yeah, 4th of March. Did we get 4th of March Volume 3? I don't think so. I wonder where that was. Producer Alfie Shaw said, it's the exciting new era for the $12 Big Finish. He's unwillingly whisked away from his unit at St. Luke's, where he's always a delight to be working with Jake and Helen. Okay, and welcome Behav. You could have said Behav at the bloody beginning, mate. After I've just, castigated myself trying to say a bloody name right. Bloody hell. Aboard the TARDIS as Keira. The chemistry between Jake and Behav was amazeballs. Oh, well, my nipples are erect. It's so good. Jake and Helen, Jake and Behav was amazeballs. It was great to have everyone back in studio. Lou and Matt have pulled together a brilliant story. So, okay, I tend to believe that, okay? I do tend to believe that. So far, again, I'm going to... Let's have a look at what Lou Morgan's written. Because I listened intently today. And it was certainly... of the 2 discs I've heard so far from Master Killing Time, it was a better story, right? It was absolutely better. And she's doing the next one as well. The next one's going to be with Nissa. God, I don't know what she's going to do. Bloody Nissa. Let's have a look. Lou. Oh, it's self-defense. Yeah, I know that. Oh, that's the David Tennant one. I think I'm getting it. Bollocks. Okay, fine. So I haven't heard any of these ones. Susan's War. Okay, that was an excellent release. Which story did she do? Good story. Okay, so this was okay. That was like it was carried through by the performances, but it was a decent story. Which I didn't hear this. Let's see what story she did here. Also good story. Not great, but like getting there, right? And this one, okay, I think fine. She's okay. Fine. She's one of the new writers that gets my seal of approval, which is interesting. So anything else coming up from her? No. But if she's doing one of the David Tennant ones. See, I don't know. Then you got Uma McCormick. Uma McCormick's pretty good, isn't she? Wait. Isn't Uma McCormick the novelist? Am I mistaken with that? Okay, well, listen, all these are pretty good releases. Let's have a look at who she is. Did she write the Doctor Who books? Okay, fine. I think she's done some Discovery stuff as well. But she seems reasonably legit. McCormick was also a new resort of big. Why do I have a bibliography there? Published works. Deep Space Nine. Yeah, she's done a bunch of Star Trek stuff. I thought she was working on Discovery in some way, right? Right. Okay. Yeah. So she's done a bunch of books. She did the Tunnel Victorious book. Yeah. Okay. Dan likes her. Okay. If Dan likes her, it's like me. It's like the people who moved in are friends of mine. If Dan likes her, she's okay. Right. So funny. Whenever in the morning I make myself an iced coffee. Right. My routine is I after I do the morning services, I get like a crushed coffee. My wife will normally leave my cup out with a little coffee capsule, the one that I want. So I put the ice in, but the dog likes the ice. Daisy likes a bit of ice, so I always my wife normally just puts a piece on the floor for her. I take a piece of ice, I get a piece of crushed piece I like, I give it to him. I say, here. I'm like a mobster paying off a corrupt cop. So here, this is for you. Yeah, buy yourself so nice, baby. Buy yourself so nice. So yeah, okay, Uma Kumar Comic, you're a friend of a friend. Yeah, you're a friend of ours. Okay, so there you go, you're in. And I think all these are I haven't gone through your individual releases, but all these were solid releases, as I recall. Right? Yeah, all these were. Actually, I have to tell you. Fine. So where were we up to? Oh yeah, so Lou Morgan, Uma McCormick. Oh yeah, who else is working on this one? Elizabeth Miles. Okay, Elizabeth Miles. So far, we're doing good. I think we're gonna hit a rock here. Yeah, this was. Okay, the only problem with this story, honestly, the only problem is you had an angry Scottish woman bad guy in it again, right? Like how many times do you have an angry Scottish? But here's the problem here. Oh, let's play this trailer here, and you'll hear the problem with Jake Dubman doing the 12th Doctor, right? This you'll hear exactly what the problem is here.
From Big Finish Productions, Doctor Who, the Grey Man of the Mountain.
So, what are you doing in this exciting part of the world?
Ben McDooey. The mountain? Rumoured to be haunted.
5 people have come down that mountain in the past month. Panicked and delusional.
He's still following us. There's a shadow in the mist. Don't look back.
Like, okay, it's John Carter doing Brigadier, but he's doing old Brigadier, and there's a difference. He's so good at it, right? He's so freaking good at it.
2 more have gone missing. Mountain rescue can't find them.
Whatever's on that mountain can kill.
We can't see through the mist.
By the way, as I say, I'm doing a review of Time the Ronnie tomorrow. That's a much better story than I remember. It's okay. There's a couple of problems in it. The Tet Traps are the shittest monster ever. I mean, they're literally. I can't think of a worse monster. Oh, hello. 1 second. I'm in the middle of the stream. What? Hello. My wife's home. Do you want to come say hello?
No, but I want to ask what time you finish.
I reckon what time? I'm like over now. Yeah, well, like an hour or so from now. Why? What's up?
I had a question, but it's okay.
Well, what's the question?
Well, everybody's home. I thought maybe we could go to and have dinner there.
Okay. Well, I'll see what. Hold out for half an hour.
Should we? I mean, like, it may be a bad idea.
It sounds like a good idea to me.
Like everybody has what to
Sounds like I would enjoy that.
I just thought instead of making dinner.
I'm up for that. Yes, it's a good plan. It's a good plan. They're up for it too. Everyone's fine. Everyone's groovy. Okay, fine. I got to go earlier than planned. Okay, that's the deal. That's basically the deal. I don't go out often. Okay, but with my kids home, I reckon there's a local bar we haven't been to, and they serve food. Sounds like a nice evening. You know, if only I can get my wife, cool for weed. I think the whole world would be great at that point, because I think all the kids are. I haven't got confirmation of that, but I think they are. Especially my son. Oh God, he's so funny. My son is such an obvious stoner. He's so funny. He's such a good boy, though. He's so cute. Hey, let's listen to the trailer.
Imagine what's out there. What's watching us. What's waiting for us to make the wrong step?
If something happens out there, there's no one to help you. You know what we heard.
I haven't seen it yet. You can still get away.
Where is it? I can't see anything. Help!
Whatever you do, don't look at their faces.
Oh yeah, so I remember the other problem with this story is that they needed a good script editor on top of her. Like, it fell apart at the end, right? And she didn't really know how to tie it together. Right. Honestly, this story is... If it wasn't for the Brigadier, this would be a very mediocre story.
Made your choice. Get back, Brigadier. Whatever you do, don't look at his face.
Big Finish. We love stories.
Yes, we do. So anyway, so we've got that. So that's going on. Okay, she's not an attraction, but she doesn't repulse me either. Lizzie Hopley might repulse me. We might. Okay, a bunch of stuff not released yet. 11, I'm not getting. That was okay. It was okay. Yeah, I read it. Yeah, okay. So you get look. Maybe they stepped out. Okay, fine. So you know what? This is a buy then. This is going to be a buy. It's I think the what was I going to say? I think the performances will carry it through. I mean, it's Tennant Jacobi and what's the name? Tennant Jacobi and David Tennant. How bad can it possibly be, right? How bad can it be? One second. Fine. Here, one second. Let me just put this on the family WhatsApp. There we go. Connecting. Okay, wrong people. That's a rabbi. I know that'd be bad. Okay, everybody. I'm in the middle of a stream right now. However, the good Lord has shot. No, this is a bad one. I'm just going to go. Can I delete this? No, I can't. Oh, here we go. No. Delete. Okay, let's try that again. Delete for everyone. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, everybody. If everyone's down for it, I am totally down to go out to the bar. If you could wait for like half hour or so, like I haven't only been on for a little bit, but if that's good for everybody, that is great for me. Okay, very good. Toodle bit. Bye. There you go. Now we have an intelligible message. So fine, yeah, this is a buy. I think we got the again, I think the performances will make it worthwhile. Have a look. I think they had a video for it. Let's have a look. Okay, so Jake okay, well, I finished reading about this one. I don't give a shit. I'm not buying it. Okay, maybe they'll talk me into it here. Okay, let's say they're going to talk me into it. Okay? Producer Harry Saw said, it was exciting. Okay, yeah, no, they talked me out of it already. Jake and Anne, we to welcome Buv to the Torres of Keira. The character between Jake and Buv was amazeballs. Oh, God, that's where I jumped off. I couldn't deal with it anymore. And it was great to have everyone back in the studio. Lou and Matt have pulled together a brilliant story. Okay, that's where I went off the rails. Perfectly capturing the spirit of the 12 Doctors TV adventure, putting it in new territory. Sounds good, but I don't trust you. Jake Nubman said, I was delighted to create the voice of the 12 Doctors to suit full cast audio. Oh, so full cast audio? Fuck off. No. No. He can't pull off a full cast audio. That's a mistake. It's a character I thoroughly enjoy working on and have really grown into. Well, listen, look, maybe they'll give an episode for free. They did that this month with the Dalek story, After the Daleks. And it convinced me not to buy it, actually. I did get the other one, though, the Sequels of Death's End. But, okay, After the Daleks. The problem with After the Daleks was it's exactly what you think it's going to be. It's like politicians lie. You can see they're all uptight about Boris Johnson. They keep going, oh, he's lying. Oh, he's lying. Boris Johnson's lying. Oh, he's lying. He's going to beat Jeremy Corbyn. Oh, he's lying. What a liar. Our house on fire. And you can see that's what's going on as well in the first episode of the Warmaster. Okay. Anybody writing from they need to be in a bubble and not know about politics, because anything you think you know, you're probably wrong about, right? And for God's sake, it's always the freaking same, isn't it? So full cast, piss off. It's not good work. It's a character I thoroughly enjoy working on and I've really grown into. Yeah, no, he doesn't sound like him. I think fans will find this new full cast format really lifts the box set to the next level. No, I'm not buying it. That's the thing. You put me off it. We have an epic 3-hour story told across 3 fantastic strips involving terrifying time agents and brand new planets, hatred of pearls, peers, and wibbly wobbly madness. Listen, do yourself a favor. I believe that's the sequel to season 12, season 13 is coming out shortly, right? I believe that's happening. That's going to be so much better, and he's going to be dropping it all on his channel. And he doesn't sound like Capaldi, but like he gets the speech patterns really down well. That's Dr. Alex. Dr. Alex is going to be way better and way cheaper. I mean, it really will be way better. I mean, like season 12 is really good. It's really interesting. So Bhava Nisha Palmer added, working with Big Finish, oh, that was a dream. I came twice. She didn't. Yes, I did. It was that good. It was an absolute dream. I creamed myself. But were you working from home? No. Okay then. From the first day to the last, both of them, as a whole team production and cast, we created some wonderful acting modes. Let me tell you how good my acting was. It was so good. It was good, right? That's how good my acting was. Super good. I think fans will find that, okay, being back in the studio with a full cast was also a delight. I had an orgasm having the presence of the actors and the characters, and they brought everything to life. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. We were fine with you doing it in lockdown, okay? Couldn't hear a difference. It was fine. I don't care if you're happy. I don't care if you're sad. I care if I get releases that kind of match the cover. Right, that give me what's on it, and don't give me some like cloying like we subvert your expectations. Dalek universe, you know what's going to subvert your expectations? We just focus on the universe, not the Dalek at all. Oh, that's a bit fucking boring, quite frankly. I think I would have thought better about the Dalek universe box sets had they called themselves Special Space Service. I wouldn't have felt I was being ripped off, because I really do feel they ripped me off with those. Because no. In Dalek fucking universe. Delight! Having the presence of actors coming in, blah, 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 exciting script, delightful. Jake is an amazing actor. My nipples are erect. Not Bahavich, obviously me. I'm talking me because I'm booting so heavily. He made the day so fun, and we gelled so well. And from the word go, I couldn't have asked for a better scene partner. You were in a like a god. Bloody hell! I mean, like, there's not a scene partner. God, like, you sound like you're in acting school. I mean, I guess because you just come out of school, maybe. She looks like she's 12. I don't know. What can I say about Keira? She's a strong female. Fuck off. Oh, and nothing makes me not buy a thing. Them suddenly, she's a strong female. Let me guess, she doesn't take fools easily, right? Funny and feisty. Oh, she's a Buffy. Such a treat to play her. Her emotional arc is not one you see in a lot of female characters, true Jim. I'm so bored. Oh, God, I'm literally passing out of boredom in the middle of this. Fuck me. I'm really excited about what the future holds. God, I'm not. 5. Let's go to this article. That's Bounding in the Comics. Ah, man, I got to go Bounding in the Comics. There we go. Indestructible Captain Scarlet. Snake Eyes Speech explains why Cobra Commander design was changed, because we don't give a shit about him. This announcement season 2 of Bad Batch. Oh, good. I'm enjoying Bad Batch. I have to say, bit too much Omega. Oh, look, Omega. We got to save Omega. Oh, God. Amiga. New live action Mutant Ninja Turtles movie moves forward right as announced. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Look at this. Disney announces opening prices for Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser Experience 2-night stay starts at motherfucker at $4,800 during off-peak season. Like what the hell? Star Wars fans excited to experience Star Wars upcoming Star Wars Galaxy Star Cruiser immersive theme park attraction / hotel for themselves may want to begin saving their credits now, as the company has announced tickets for a 2-night experience will retail for a minimum of let's say $5,000. Okay, as revealed in the official Star Wars Galactic Cruiser website on August 4th. The attractions standard cabin rates start at a single cabin for 2 guests. Okay, so this is for 2 people, which will bear an initial price of $1,200. Okay, per guest per night, or fine. Okay, so times that by 4. First, $5,000 by the time they're done. The price will grow exponentially from there. 2 adults, 1 child. So yeah, going from we'll run the Galactic Cruiser $888 a night or $5,300. Yeah, this is for the super rich. Right? While 4 guest ticket for 3 adults, one be $6,000. Okay. Like, what'd you get for this? So according to this, you get a 2-night stay in a cabin or a suite. Ongoing immersive and interactive entertainment where choices determine your experience. So this was supposed to be in the Galaxy's Edge. They said this was going to be what it was. It was be ongoing like street theater. You'll see like fights between the Resistance and the Empire, whatever, First Order, but guess not. Food and beverage on the Star Cruiser, excluding alcoholic and specialty beverages. Oh, so if you want a drink, they're going to charge you more. Right, they're nickel and diming you on top of it. This is for the super rich. Okay? I know, listen, I've been around people who can afford this. Like, there are people who can. They can just drop money. It's like, I had a friend of mine who as part of being wooed to get a job, they put him up in this, like, insane hotel and his family. And, like, I was like... And then another time he was working for another company, this corporation, and they had to send out these auditors, and they put them up in literally the most expensive hotel in the country. It was crazy for like a month. It was just crazy. A quick serve meal at Docking Bay 7 Food and Cargo and other Disney studios. Admission to the Galaxy's Disney's Hollywood Studios with for your planet excursion from Galaxy's Edge, valet parking. So let's see, do you have any pictures of the thing? Like, basically, you stay indoors, right? You get like more of a cabin. It's like you get more wind. It's unbelievable. Alongside prices, Disney also releases sample itinerary. Here. So arrive, launch pod to Star Cruiser. So it's a bus. That's a bus with the windows blacked out. Ship orientation. There you get into the hotel. Light refreshments. Sabak sessions. I have no idea what that is. Muster. Okay. Captain's reception. Dinner featuring live music. Outer Rim regalia. Unexpected story moment other than expecting it. Fine. Bridge training. Special atrium training. I don't want to pretend to be like. Okay, listen. I can get into role play in sex. Okay, that makes sense to me because you all know you're bullshitting at that point. Like, you know, you're not really Batman. I'm just wearing the outfit, right? It's like you just suspend imagination. I don't really get it when it's just like your everyday life, right? Yeah, let's see the family reply. Didn't think back. I'm getting thumbs up. Thumbs up, all good. Everybody is thumbs up, thumbs up. Okay, good. There you go. So day 2, breakfast, transport to Batu, a shuttle back. That means that it's a bus with the windows blanked out. You rise the resistance, story moment, Millennium Falcon, Smuggler's Run. So you get to go both of their things. Lunch at Docking Bay Food, Star Cruiser, the shut, like lightsaber training, like. This is a lot of money to pretend to be Jedi. Like, okay, like an average family, you're looking at like my family would be the 6 of us, so we would be about $8,000. Now, don't be wrong. I know a lot of super rich Jews that they spend $10,000 or more on the week of Passover, right? For either or they spend like 200 grand on bringing all their family together for Passover, and everybody goes to swanky hotels. There are people who can afford this. This is the elites. This is who they want, right? This is a playground for the elites. Wow, this is the world, right? However, while price attendance of Star Cruiser is already engrossingly high, it should be noted that the price list of Disney are only specifically for most weeknights during off-peak dates, August 20th, 22 to 17th. Thus, not only are prices experience expected to rise on weekends, but also during Disney World, where the attraction will be located peak visitation, such as summer months. Well, some months is August, I guess up to August. And 3 weeks before Easter. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, this is the 10 grand vacation. Because you got to get merchandise. Yeah, you got to get cosplay. They're expecting to sell it. Yeah, if you want to, you can do cosplay, right? They offer you to sell you clothes for their like, it's crazy. That is just it's outrageous. It really is. That's really outrageous. What are we going to look at? Let's look at these new figures. Now, let me see what's on my MISC section. People are salty about the Jim Lee did a thing where he talks about how great DC's doing. Bleeding cool, or they just rip the shit out of them. Like, bro, yeah, look at these new figures. Actually, I just bought some figures, first time in ages. None of these really do it for me. That's to tell you. I look, I'm a bit against the censor. I just found it to be a dull episode. Really genuinely dull. And I got William Hartnell. I'm like, yeah, I can live with that. I mean, look, they look lovely sculpts. I can really live without them. This one, however, I like the Vord and I like Ian Cheston, but I can't have Ian Cheston without Barbara, right? And I can't have Barbara without Susan. So this is a bit weird. I kind of like the Vord, but I don't like the hole in my life it will make not having Susan and Barbara, right? This looks kind of mediocre. I'm like, I got a bunch of these before. I think I even have one of these ones. Look at my shelf right now. And these ones are like, yeah, I can give them a miss as well. These are from like Dalek stories that really didn't do it for me at all, right? At all. I was going to show you that book before. One second, I'll go and grab it. But I did just grab myself a bargain. I have to say, I'm quite happy about this. I should recommend this all to everyone. Where is it? Yes, they got some on sale now. So yeah, listen, you can go and grab yourself a sale of the 12th Doctor Companions. Yeah, right. Here's ones I didn't get. Like this, I didn't really. Okay, fine. Okay, we're fine. This is supposed to be Benton and. Can you zoom in on this? No, you can't zoom in on it. This is supposed to be Benton and Mike Yates. Maybe, sort of, doesn't really do it. I'm like, yeah, and I got a Brigadier, so I'm like, I'm cool, right? I'm cool. This one's a bit more interesting, but like, I'm not like, oh, I gotta have a variant. This Benton looks more like Benton. Funnily enough, I don't know how. I'm assuming that's Benton, right? He looked like the other one. Does it say on the box? And just Sergeant. I got a nice Hadwell moustache going. I mean, this is a cool variant, but like, I'm not like, oh, variants, I've got to have them all, right? This is what I did get, though, because I don't have... here we go, I don't have any. Do I have a Sarah Jane? Let me have a look. I thought I had it. No, I don't have a Sarah Jane. Really? Well, I can't believe I don't have a Sarah Jane. I'm looking at my shelf right now. Wow. Okay. So yeah, these are the only one they pulled out, which I don't have now. So Sarah Jane, Romana, and Romana. So the only one I don't have now is the Harry Sullivan. Maybe I'll try and get that from eBay. But this is good. £12 for 3 figures. It's about right. It's like, more than that. It's kind of crazy. And of course you get the these are like we're going to see what else is good. There's something else I wanted to look at here. This one again, £40 is crazy. There's no way. It's like, it's nice, but like I'm not paying £40 for that. And I don't care what the TARDIS does. For £40, it's better give me a hand job. Right? Shut up. It's a nice figure, but I'm not like, oh God, I gotta hurt. I'm like, no, I'm fine. Bring out the Yeti, okay? Have they brought out the Yeti? Or was that just is that just the prototype that ever came out? Anything else we wanted to look at? Yeah, there's something I wanted to look at. It's on the books, wasn't it? Let me see. Reference books, graphic novels. I heard they're planning a new the 11th and 8th Doctor comic. Storybooks. I think it must be storybook. Let's try that. Yeah, right. Left is Stewart. These look interesting. So this looks like kind of a Star Trek-y type one with Brigadier in it. Who wrote it? Richard Brewer. I don't know anything about them, but these do look kind of fun. And he also did Shadows in Glen. But this is the other one I saw that looked pretty good. So this one? Warriors. Left with Stuart, Warriors of Montu. It's not a great cover. It's okay. But it seems like an interesting series. Fine. Let's see. Well, was this the one? Oh, this is the one that looks good. The Beast of Fangro Illustrated Edition. See, this looked pretty cool. Well, is it? Oh no, yeah. So Andy Francomano, he's writing for Big Finish. I think it's quite good, but as an illustrated edition, they should show some bloody illustrations like that. No, show. Maybe it's on their website. That's really annoying. Okay, fine. They're going for like a Frank Bellamy sort of thing, but like, dude. You need to show us more. Come on. Like, how many plates are there? And I need to be able to zoom in on this. This is just annoying. Okay, Lucy Wilson, whatever. Have an audio of it as well? Blimey. Hang on. Read by Terry Bernard. It's like a book on tape. Leave me alone. Which reminds me of something. Here, I think we'll close on. Let me go to Audible. This looks pretty darn cool. Alan Moore. Yeah, I'm totally thinking of getting this. This is a weird Alan Moore book he did many years ago, but it's like each chapter is narrated by somebody else. I can't play the preview, otherwise they will definitely give me copyright strike. This looks interesting. An epic audiobook in 12 parts. Northampton, the centre of England. 12 extraordinary characters transport you through 6,000 years of astonishing history as Alan Moore place writing masterpiece reaches its 25th anniversary. Well, there you go. Now you know how old it is. New perspectives bring this expansive work to life through 12 immersive audio journeys. There's one, I don't think it's on this, called The Unearthing. That is freaking brilliant. It's the whole thing's read by Alan Moore. And it's just a really good story that he wrote. It seems to be autobiographical. Violence, madness, lust, ecstasy, all weaved together in patterns of recurring visions, relentless apparitions, and gut-wrenching narrative that offer an unprecedented voice to one of the country's most enigmatic regions. It's not that enigmatic. A prehistoric boy learns a deadly lesson. A murderess dresses up as a victim. A Roman... Okay, I'm sold. I'm buying this. A Roman embassy confronts an unbearable truth about the empire. Two lovers burn at the stake for witchcraft. A poet begins his doomed walk from one incarnation into another. Blending history with imagination, this collection of remarkable tales submerged in the power of language and unveil the deepest secrets hidden in the land. Spoken by exceptional cast from Maxine Peake to Sleaford Mods vocalist Jason Williamson. This epic journey for the ears, firmly rooted in the author's home, Northampton, but it's just got incredible, had an incredible cast, but they don't tell you who it is. So this looks pretty darn cool. I think this is I got a couple of Audible credits. I think I'm gonna get that. I think I'm gonna do a review of it. How long is it though? That's the thing. 15 hours. Oh, you're kidding me, mate. You're killing me. Fine. Okay, listen, I'm going to wrap up a bit early. I do apologize, but, my family's wedding. I'm actually kind of looking forward to going out with them, right? I haven't been out for, forever. Forever! I'm kind of hungry. So it all kind of dovetails together. I'm going to wish everybody a very pleasant... Actually, you know what? Before we go, let me preview what's coming up. I made like a gazillion really good thumbnails today. Let's have a look at this. Hang on. This is a pretty good one to start with. Now it's just waiting for share screen. There you go. In your own time. So this is my Saturday show. I always try and have a salacious one. There's no place like Comics Gate. We talk about comics and life in general. It's normally you don't have to be a comics fan. This is actually a little bit of a laugh. And I did airbrush her boobs a little bit to make it the cleavage a little bit more. Mika Woods is joining me of Englewood and Mark Baldwin of Viking Wolf. Not Vulcan Wolf. Both look like really freaking awesome books. I'm really quite psyched to have both of them in. This will be online when I finish listening to it. This is either going to be on Friday or Saturday. There's a lot of rumors going on, right? Kate Heron, top of the shortlist to take over. Yeah, I'm not sure about the other one, Maggie, whatever her name is. I doubt it. And I wanted to have a really crap TARDIS in the background, right? Yeah, so we did that. That's tonight. Mega Random is the model there. I should have credited her. I do apologize. I assume I'm going to see this. This I haven't recorded yet, but it's dropping tomorrow. This is going to be tomorrow. Frank Miller. If you don't know about Frank, this is worth watching if you don't know about comics as well. This is I'm going to give you a potted history of Frank Miller. This I just finished listening to. Not bad. Not bad at all. This is a recommend. I'm quite happy to say. I'm really enjoying. Really, yeah. The problems with this is the Tetraps are the worst monster of all time. They're fine when they're not moving. They're worse than the Tractorators, right? They're just freaking awful. And also the for some reason Kate O'Mara's playing the Ronnie like she's just a really pissed off bitch. She's just like this massive bitch. And Mel's, I think on crystal meth, right? I think Mel was on crystal meth. That would make sense. This is every Friday. I drop my 2018 review. And this is a work of art. More just like he keeps getting pummeled like in the media. The publishing of the current era of Doctor Who continues. Doctor Who continues to be the face of the failed BBC and the show everybody loves to, the media loves to hate. And I do like how we've been the crap beaten out of him. All I did was destroy a beloved 60-year franchise and gaslight anybody complaining that they were the bigots. Yeah, so that's all coming up over the next couple of days. On what I made more thumbnails of videos that I'm going to make. So this was definitely, this is Friday or Saturday. This is Friday. This is Saturday. I think this will be Saturday, maybe. Friday. I think I've got too many going now. And Saturday. And there's also this. I see that's too many. This might be going outside. See, you see, I got excited. I made too many thumbnails. That's basically what happened. Fine. Oh man, you should watch the beginning of this show when we looked at the Brian Boland edition. Man, that was good. That was freaking awesome. Fine. I'm clicking the end broadcast button.